So, Inter, nil. Milan, 3. Apparently we're the home team for this leg, but, we get embarrassed 3-0. We get embarrassed 3-0. Yeah, that's right, 3. I look at the stats right now. Shots on target for Milan, 3. And Joseph didn't save a single one. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that's pretty much our trouble right there. For 15 minutes we played well, and then Milan scored or so. Bound to happen. It's like Milan, they've been awful entire season. Yeah, been awful entire season. Only showed up against us. But 3-0. What excuse is that? What? I'm honestly lost for words for this one. 3-0. It's so-called the worst Milan side, where they have Redbird and whatever they're on. Yeah, this is what the match is. 2 goals. Set piece. Actually, first goal, lost the ball in the air. Can't win the ball in the air. Second goal, can't win the ball in the air also, and they scored. Just looking at that, look at that. The time when we could have scored, we could have had scored. First half, we had Darmian having so much space that there are times when I wish Dumfries was on, or it's probably day-to-day injuries. That I'm going to talk about the Roma later, but for this match, first half looks like Milan got carved up in one counter. Like, okay, we could score from those chances, but let's 2, 3, and not collapse because Bisek showed up. Asllani showed up. I don't know where everyone else went. Because first half, one goal. Okay, you probably come back then. Second half, they start off with no one's concentrating. Everyone's done for. Third goal really shows that really done for. And all those 3 goals. First goal, why is Darmian on Jovic? Second goal, who's marking Jovic? Third goal, like, okay, Reiners got through that, and Martinez should have saved that. If Jovic is in the middle, his layout got pocketed by Bisek, to be honest. Bisek did a fine job pocketing layout. But where is Jovic? Where's De Vrij on Jovic? Who's marking? Because why is Darmian? Yeah, Mark had to win a header against Jovic. Second goal, you have Leao on Barella together. And then Jovic, free header. We're like a fine poacher, I'd say. Where is De Vrij? Third goal. Why is De Vrij just standing in there? Like, where is the team? It disappeared. Of course, you look at our striker depth. Another thing about lack of depth, really. You look at depth, everyone looks very tired. Of course, I expect Bastoni and Mkhitaryan to play a full 90 since they're suspended for Roma. Even then, they still look tired. But Bastoni, I think make it an accurate pass this game. Like, all the passes I've seen him for this match is just sloppy. Mkhitaryan also sloppy passes, not getting a final third. Darmian, free space. They could have done something because it's Dumfries, like, okay, let's cut through the right side like it's nothing. They thought Milan 3 at the back would be a disaster, but no, they just one counter and boom, aerial threat. They got that. We don't show up for it in the air. I want to say more about the strikers. We have Latoro. One quality chance. That's it. Could score that, but oh well. It does happen. It's Treble. You know what? If it's Taremi, I would say Taremi has to go. In fact, we need for our transfer Mercado summer. I honestly would like a massive transfer revolution, especially the striker department. Because Arna, if it's okay, yeah, Latoro and Taram are starting to. Everything, our depth for strikers is woeful. The exact. It's Correa right there. This is this season. 14 appearances, actually total 16. 1 goal and 4 assists. Yeah. 1 goal. Taremi. 3 goals. They won penalty for in UCL, penalty in Serie A, and open play. 6 assists. I should be worrying. So pretty much one non-penalty goal. These are our fourth best strikers. Or there's Arnautovic. But given his current run, I'm surprised he didn't start for this match. Probably be safe for Roma. But then again, I'm not sure if Thuram be fit by then. Because Arnautovic, I think, at most be 4th or 5th choice for next season. If he doesn't want to renew, then okay, we get a 4th and 5th choice striker. Because our striker depth is very worrisome. To per se. I think that one fear last season is may haunt us sooner or later. One injury from Latoro and Turan, like we just can't score. Because I think our priority should it be a Latoro backup, or should it be a Taremi backup? Actually, Latoro or Turan backup. They notice that it's very noticeable when Turan's missing. Personally, I would keep Turan. Get rid of the release clause. Because that's what we need for Turan. Get rid of the release clause. Because I've seen with just Latoro and someone else, we look like we don't have a focal point for these 2 matches. Because last match, Latoro getting swarmed by 3 or 4 players, creating free space. Taremi, decision making is woeful. When there's Taremi, when there's a pass, he shoots. When there's a chance he shoots, he passes. Yeah, that's summary of Taremi. And none of this pulse night gimmick. Guessing that for third choice, I want someone who can actually hold up the ball and not more of a target man type. If someone needs to do the Taram Latoro hybrid for our third choice. Yeah, this is our strikers. Of course, our subs are very ineffective. And yeah, we're in trouble. We got to have a proper squad depth. And start the match ratings. I expect very low ratings. What is there to be happy about for this? We lost 3-0. And a cup semi, of course, for Milan. It was like Milan, the Reconciliation serial winner against either Empoli, who haven't won a top flight trophy in their history, or Bologna, where they have serial baller Italiano. As I still call him serial baller. I mean, they're the same fellow who bottled the European final against David Moyes' West Ham, who haven't won a top 6 team in the PL in the Premier League away, and losing against Olympiacos. Oh yeah, West Ham, they're fighting relegation at some point. Also, yeah, Olympiacos, which is okay, Olympiacos. Yes, Italiano. Honestly, if he beats Conceição in a cup final, I'll drop the bottling gimmick because this against if Milan would have, they haven't won the Coppa Italia since 2003. They're pretty much against the easiest opponents in the cup final, Empoli or Italiano's Bologna. I know it's Bologna. They're playing well in the league, but it's Italiano in a cup final. So what match ratings? Martinez, I'll give him a 5 because I think that two of them he's not saving that. His first goal header, point blank header. He's not Mignon. It could have been. I mean, quite impressive. Second goal, corner set piece defense is terrible. And for third goal, that's really on him. But you can't get nutmeg like that. Bastoni, 5, stinker. DeVry, 3, massive stinker. I was honestly surprised with one thing. First goal, where is he? Why is Darmian marking? Why is Darmian marking Jovic? Second goal, where's DeVry for the set beat? Third goal, why is he standing there? Marking no one. But sick. Well, I'll give him 6. Just for doing well for keeping Leao in his pocket. Aslani, 6. And then the other thing, Aslani, I need to show up to also, but yeah, where was he in the league? He just showed up in the Coppa Italia, starting in the Coppa for every Coppa Italia match besides the first leg of Milan. I think he did well in the Coppa Italia, but where is he in the league? DeMarco, I'll give him 5. I mean, offensively did well for chance creation, but defensively, like, not so good. Mickey, 4. Misplaced a lot of passes. It just doesn't seem to link up. So we're gonna probably have Barella on the left, Frattesi on the right. Chanoglu starting. Let's hope that we don't get burned out. The Barella, 5. I mean, offensively, he did well, but loses the ball quite a bit. Darmian, I'll give 3. I'm surprised he's actually starting. Yeah, he's starting, so I'm surprised. Remy, 3. Decision making awful. In fact, he's one of the players I would sell ASAP. Latoro, 5. I mean, it's really hard, really, when you have players swarming at him. There's like no striker partner. We only have Toro up front. Like who's going to be another threat? Who's going to be another threat? Beluski, I'll give him 5. But I think that Korea not going to rate since he came in very late, and there's nothing really we can do. But I don't think the sub's been effective. Frattesi, I'll give him 5. Because the subs have been ineffective. But most of the play gets 5. 4s or 5s. 4s for subs is really going to be, it's really net negative. But they're just ineffective. Inzaghi, let's see. I mean, it's really not for a lineup. It's really not his fault since depth-wise, terrible. Because of course, especially forwards. For forwards, I know there's a saying where you can train them how to shoot, but you cannot train them on how to make decisions. Because Because the only line I would say are not for Taremi. That's the only thing wrong. His team needs to massively rotate. Milan Wednesday, Roma on Sunday, and Barca on Wednesday. 3 matches in a week. And the squad looks burned out. Oh, rotation wise, I don't know who he would have picked for half time. I mean, there's really not much you can do, really. 5 referees. I think they did a fair game. 6. That doesn't make it worse. You cannot blame the referee because this is 3-0. Oh, you blame it for 5 margins, but you lost 3-0. Yeah, this so far summarize the derby. This season, loss against Milan, draw, and another loss. You know, you beat them 6 in a row, and then after that we can't beat them in 5 games. Got it? Yeah, you got it. Because if Jovic, of all the players, you look at Jovic. If he scores a hat trick, let's liquidate the club. So depth-wise, Roma would be a crucial match. Because I know Scudetto would have been crucial. Yeah, Roma would be a crucial match. Scudetto's still there, but we're level on points. You cannot expect Napoli to drop points. Because Roma are unbeaten for a long time. I don't know, since March maybe? And you have Napoli, who I don't see them dropping points. Last games are against teams fighting relegation and Genoa, Torino, UCL, Barca, and potentially PSG and Arsenal. But there's a script where every time whenever Munich hosts the stadium, a team that never won UCL wins it. There's a script for that. But Barca would be a bigger challenge if we want to go for a UCL. Plus, our record against Spanish side has been a bit shaky lately. So I'm gonna end the video there. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, put match ratings out of 10, 6 being the average. Bye everyone, see you soon.